Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Neo Scavenger. Let us continue our trek through the post-apocalyptic world, and then after that go to English class so we can learn how to speak properly. Where did we leave off? Let's see, it's been about less than a day since I've played, so you know, I'm obviously going to be confused and rather lost. It looks like we have some scavenging to do. Let's just kind of pick up like we normally would then, shall we? Let's end our turn here. Player is thirsty, not a big surprise, he's always thirsty. He's thirsty for blood of the innocent and the limbs of the defenders of truth and justice. He's a scary dude. I don't know what to tell you. Either way, moving on with our lives. Actually, let's move this up here. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. We are thirsty, so let's actually drink up a bit. I believe we have plenty of water to make sure that we're totally all right. I think it's all sterile. What I'm gonna do actually, I'm a genius. And by genius, I mean a genius. Okay, let's move down all of our empty bottles. And all of our, let's just drink this. We're sweating, let's get rid of it. We don't need that extra bottle. All of our other bottles put up here. So what we're gonna do, here's my organization ideas. Now, you can thank me for this idea later when you use it yourself. All of our purified water will sit in our top backpack, and our lower backpack will have our empty bottles or unpurified water. That way we have an organized system to kind of work with and understand how or what we're looking at. Now, that's what I'm going to end up doing, I think. Still kind of hunting down that, hopefully, base of the ATN workers. The ATN will provide us, what I'm told, sanctuary, a place to sell stuff, amongst many other things. I don't want any more bottles. I'm so done with bottles. I have so many bottles. You know, I want to keep them all. I am crashing after a caffeine high. I feel like I need to just be zoning out an area completely, though. I should be, like, searching every little bit that I can with the hopes of seeing what I need to see. So let's take a look at the map and see how much land we've actually covered. After we take the water that we need, eat some edible berries. We don't have diarrhea right now, we don't. And some edible mushrooms to help our food situation. Death cap, poisonous red. Everything else is doing fine. Anything else over here? Squirrel corpse and scrap of paper. That worries me because that tells me there's somebody nearby. Popping open the map. Man, we've got this cool, absolutely not phallic-shaped map excursion ever. And absolutely does not look like that this phallic-shaped object needs to trim itself. So let's keep going. Oh, we have to go back to the map. It's all right. Just pointing in a general direction. Where am I? Am I over here somewhere? I hope I'm somewhere over here. We need to help trim this guy up a little bit. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just saying, don't look at me like that. That's all I'm going to say. Don't look at me like that. All right. Good areas over here. Still no base to be found, but we are doing well as I repeat every word that I speak twice. Before the sentence actually comes out of my mouth, I want to make sure that you are getting the absolute closest, most detailed representation of the words I'm saying you've ever had. So, let's go ahead and do this. And wow, we are moving real slow here. Damn. Another housing area we could take a look at. We should probably stay nearby. Oh, yeah, that worked really well. We should probably stay nearby and camp out somewhere near here, but we just made a bunch of noise, so maybe not quite yet. Maybe here? Scavenge. There's already stuff on this tile, but a stick. Not going so well. In fact, I scratched myself. Am I bleeding? I am bleeding. Boom. Not anymore, bitches. Looking sexy. I mean, I always look sexy, but now I look extremely, extraordinarily beautiful. Okay, let's, nothing really in there. There's a boot. There's a snake in my boot. When I run out of commentary, I make bad jokes and old references from the 90s. It's, I would call it my superpower. Reference man. Outdated reference man. It keeps me going. I'm powered by my own tears. Actually, not the sun or anything or laughter, but by my own tears. So I'm a very self-sustaining individual when it comes to that sort of thing. Alright, so there's no woods here, actually. And I'm very tempted to actually just wait another turn and bounce into the woods. Good thing I stayed there. Alright, he saw me. He's going to come see me. He's going to attack me. Here it comes. Whatcha? Uh-oh. Player wailed on the dogman's head with the crowbar. He has a concussion and is somewhat disoriented. That's a good first shot. Dogman is stunned and unable to move. He attacks me. He scratched my upper right leg with his claw. It's fine with me. He's stunned. We crack him over the head again. I crush his upper left leg with a crowbar. Hopefully he falls over soon. Player attacks Dogman and hits. Bruises his upper right arm with a crowbar. And what the hell just happened? Player is bleeding. Dogman is bleeding. Player attacks Dogman and hits. Dogman tore open the player's upper left leg with his claw. Player is stunned and unable to move. Player is in minor pain and some activities are affected. My upper right arm with his claw. Oh no. Oh no, this is slowly turning out horribly. He carved into my head with his claw. I'm having trouble concentrating and I'm bleeding. Oh no. Player is unconscious. Player has fallen to the ground, exposed to an easy attack. I have passed out from unbearable pain. He just jumped on top of me. I passed out, and so he leapt on top of me, and he's just getting up. He has fallen to the ground. He tackles me. He's just tackling me over and over again. It's a bit silly. Doesn't really matter so long as I keep fucking bleeding. Oh no! Oh, what garbage. I was beating the hell out of that guy. I was literally just beating the hell out of him. I stunned him a bunch. He fell to the ground. I crushed his skull for fuck's sake. He shouldn't have been able to fight so well, but he just slashed me open on 2 different limbs, then cut my head open, and I passed out. He then jumped on top of me over and over again like a little kid on a bed until I died from traumatic brain injury. What the fuck? He probably saw me from a distance wearing his brother's skin as a trophy, and he knew I was going to turn him into a wonderful pair of gloves, but instead, he ruined me. Damn. That is a rough way to end this life, and to potentially end this series, too. Really rough. But, what can I say? Thank you guys so much for coming by. Another short episode. I'm sure everybody saw the length of this episode. It was like, oh god, how'd he die? I think I'm going to be taking a small break from Neo Scavenger. We'll be returning, obviously, in some point in the future, whether it be a big update or something. But I will be replacing the series with something else, so do not worry, whether it be the return of something else. But I'm not sure if I'm going to replace it with a brand new series or if I'm just going to bump it off the schedule and go back up to just a normal 5 videos a day as opposed to doing like 6 or 7. At the same time, as soon as the forest is patched and the save is working, we'll have a good 3 to 5 episode miniseries showing everything I can off of that game. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Your support on this series was phenomenal. Something I did not expect for such a small little indie game that honestly does not have the attention it deserves. It is so close to release and is so awesome. I love this game. Make sure you go follow the guy, the developer. One guy developed this game at DC Fedor. I will put his name and his Twitter handle in the description below. Make sure you go give that man some love for creating such a cool game. And we'll be seeing more of this game in the future. Thank you guys so much for coming by, and I'll see you later.